Hey, welcome back to the channel, Ravens, and today I am bringing you the Decades Legacy Challenge. And if you are new to the channel, thanks for joining. My name is Misty. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to join the Raven family, and if you hit that notification bell, it's going to remind you when my videos go live. So, today we are actually jumping in with Helen because she is getting married today. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in. So as you can see, she's Helen. Yeah, enough said, right? She's freaking out, and I am really hoping that she can hold it together through a wedding full of all of her friends and family, because it's a wedding and everyone's going to see her get married, and she's having a really rough day. But it looks like this wedding is scheduled to start within the hour. So, oh man, it's just not looking good, right? Annabelle is just completely sitting there playing some chess, ignoring her. Like, la-di-da. And Merida has actually gone over to Matilda's house. That's why she's not here at the finishing school. If you saw in the last episode, she was actually over at her house because she was like, and it was because she was just making sure that they were actually going to be coming to the wedding, because she knew that they had just given birth to Sloane. So the wedding is starting. Let's go ahead and head over to the local parish and get this started. And as you can see, everything looks lovely. There's the dessert area. There is a meal area. There's the tiered cake there with the wedding topper already up in place. And she's decided that she's just going to have a sit down, and she's chatting with Mom. And she's just asking her basically, like, do you think I'm doing the right thing? I mean, you know, I don't know. Like, some days I'm really happy, and some days I feel like I'm doing the right thing, and I feel like, you know, everything's good with Timothy, and I'm happy, and I feel safe, and I feel secure. And then other days, you know, I'm paranoid, and other days I'm just scared. And we know that that's her illness, right? But unfortunately, Helen doesn't know that. I mean, she does know that she's ill, but she doesn't realize, like, that's her illness talking, and that everything actually will be okay. And her mom tells her, like, yes, I do think you're doing the right thing. Like, you know, I'm glad that you're doing what you're doing, and I do think everything's going to be fine. So Miss Neary's here at the wedding as well, and she's just going to go ahead and pour some drinks here for the group. And there are some goals here that we have to do. So she does need to talk to the guest, and she needs to obviously get married. She needs to have the guest watch the ceremony, and they need to have some drinks, and she needs to kiss Timothy. And so there are some goals that she does have for the wedding. But I just want her to go ahead and, you know, talk to everyone. As you can see, Frederick is beside himself. This is his very first daughter that he's actually going to get to see get married. This isn't his first daughter to get married, but it's the first daughter he gets to actually witness get married, because Matilda ran off and eloped. So he's not going to actually get to see that because, you know, she ran off and got married. But now he's watching Helen, his very first child, get married, and to him it is bittersweet. So he's quite saddened by this news. I mean, I'm sure he's happy, but every dad, when they're giving away their daughters, they're sad about it. So let's go ahead and have her have a drink, and you know, it'll maybe loosen her up a little bit and get rid of some of that paranoia that she has, that she's got going on all the time. And then we'll go ahead and we will start the ceremony and let them get married. As you can see, all of the couples are enjoying a dance, and so that's really sweet to see everyone enjoying themselves as the hired musician plays some music. So I love to see everyone doing the ballroom dancing throughout the church here. That's lovely. He's like, I can't believe my little girl's getting married. But she is. She is getting married. And it is time, folks. We are going to see Helen O'Hara marry Timothy Jacobs and become Helen Jacobs. Although she does look quite confused about it. But that's to be expected, I think. Helen is Helen. Thankfully, she is getting help, so. She's like, Timothy, I don't know. I question this, but I know I love you. So I think it'll be okay. He's like, Helen, I love you and your quirky self, and it will be okay. Everything's going to be fine, dear. She's like, oh, you're silly. She's like, oh, right. I remember now. The rings. There we go. Alright, we've got ourselves a married couple. And now it is time to cut the cake. Helen's just going to go over here and she's going to slice their cake. She's a little bit frustrated at the chef that they hired. She's like, why are you doing that right there? You're getting tomato juice all over my cake. Ugh. She's like, whatever. Everyone's all celebrating. It's so nice actually to see people participating in the wedding because you don't typically see that. Usually they all ignore you. And, aww. Even they said, aww. Okay, so we need one more person to have a drink. So I'll probably just get Annabelle to have a drink here. I don't want to give Helen another one because she's already had one and I'm not trying to get her like all sauced up. She has enough issues, if you know what I'm saying. And as I say that, she decides that she wants to panic. So, case in point. Aww. And it looks like we also need people to start eating some of this food. So I'll just go ahead and pull some of these dishes out and call them to a meal so that we can meet that last little bit of this gold event. Not gold event, but like the goals for the event. And then hopefully we will go gold, which we just did. So that's perfect. They were already grabbing food. Maybe because they were eating the cake. Maybe that's why. Alright, so we're just gonna grab ourselves our... It looks like she got a slice of pie. Instead of having her cake, she's having pie, which is fine. We're just gonna go ahead and go up here and we'll sit next to Timothy and we're going to have our pie. She has seriously got to go to the washroom though. I really hope she doesn't wee herself. He's like, that was freaking yummy. Did you try the whatever? And she's like, no, honey, I'm having pie. He's like, you're supposed to eat a meal. Why are you just having a dessert? She's like, I like to eat my desserts first. It'll be fine. He's like, honey. Okay, not in public. I love it. You know I do. But don't be acting like that in public. We have lots of people around here watching us. She's like, oh, honey, don't worry about it. We just got married. They expect us to act that way. Don't be foolish. You're just being silly. She's like, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to excuse me. I need to go to the wash. He's like, very well, dear. Go right ahead. What the hell? No, but really, what the hell? I swear to... Freaking Merida. Merida, you couldn't wait. I have you a wedding planned tomorrow. You couldn't wait till tomorrow? You had to crash your sister's wedding? Okay, well, it would seem that Merida is crashing Helen's wedding and getting married. So, there's that.
Canoe. Jambi Darsa.
You've got to be kidding me right now with this nonsense.
Merge, boy.
Okay, well, we have a couple getting married again. It's turned out to be a double wedding, and congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. McQueen.
Good name.
Merida, what in the hell?
Been sweet, stirred it.
Honestly, like, I know they're twins and they're all like in sync and they do everything together, but like, you couldn't like let her do this one thing by herself. This one thing. Oh. Okay, well, we have ourselves a double wedding. Helen and Merida both are married, and Helen and Merida both now will be moving out of the finishing school and into their own homes. Helen did get married first, so she gets house number 2. Merida will get house number 3. And then I now have to give 2 house renovations as opposed to just one at a time. So there will be back-to-back house renovations. But in addition to that, it is also time to age up Emery and Franklin. So our next episode is actually going to be Emery and Franklin's birthday, and then I will do the girls moving and their house renovations, because I need to get the boys aged up, because it is late 1910, about to turn 1911, and they are a year old. So I need to get them aged up into toddlers ASAP before the year changes to 1911. So that will be our next episode, but I am going to go ahead and leave this one here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you are notified when another Decades Legacy Challenge episode goes live. And I will see you guys in the next one. But until then, I am going to fly for now. Bye, y'all.